loneliness is a big problem for older adults.
Yes.
And you don't have that at
No.
all because
No.
you've got the family and then you've got all of your various activities and communities that you
Yes.
belong
And
to.
the pets, they're a lot of company. And I don't talk to myself. I talk to the pets, and
Yes.
that's okay.
So you look sane.
I look sane.
I'm talking to the dog.
Well, and they understand.
Hi, my name is Kim Shea with Aging Purposefully, and I'm trying to introduce you to people that I think are aging in a way that is really admirable in hopes that maybe it will inspire you if you're trying to think about things you can do that will be fulfilling for you. And today I have my friend Pat Partin here with us. And Pat, you are a very, very busy person. You work
Yes.
full-time, right?
Yes.
And you are very active in Toastmasters,
Mm-hmm.
and you're very active in your church.
Yes.
So you're busy. Is it okay if we say your age?
Yes.
How old are you?
81.
81. So you could have retired at 65, like
Mhm.
everybody else, and why didn't you?
Well, one reason I didn't retire is I like the money coming in.
He's good.
The other main reason is that working keeps me out with groups of people that I wouldn't ordinarily see. Then dealing with the people that I work with, there are various ages from relatively young people to old people. I'm sure I'm the oldest one in that group, but we don't advertise that. It provides me the stimulation that I wouldn't get if I were just sitting at home.
Yeah. And then I met you in Toastmasters,
Yes.
which is a public speaking, what would you call it? Just a club. It's not really a class, but it teaches you to be
It's an organization,
An
public,
organization.
yeah.
And it's an international organization.
Yes, it
It's
is.
enormous.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long have you been involved with Toastmasters?
20 years.
20 years. Wow.
And I've been there 20 years now. I've been the president a half a dozen times, and every other office a half a dozen times. But what keeps me coming is the change that I see in people who come to this organization. We do have interaction outside the club, and it's nice that we can call on people when we need them, and they're there for us.
Yeah, and you can build some new friendships that can
Yes.
last a lifetime.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's really wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, you're also involved in your church.
Yes, I am.
And
I go to the Chalice Unitarian Universalist congregation.
So you're lighting up all these great bells in terms of how to retire really well. I mean,
Mhm.
you're meeting everything because you've got intellectual stimulation and you've got spiritual growth and a sense of community and a sense of purpose, like
Yes.
a lot of purpose. You've got a lot
Yes.
of different things that give you a reason to get out of bed every
Oh
day.
yes, I look forward to going to work every day,
That's great.
and I would go crazy if I had to be home and just doing all the things I should be doing. You know, like cleaning up this stack of stuff or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, once it's organized, then what do you do? Yeah.
Right.
So how would you rank yourself on a happiness scale at this phase in your life from a scale of 1 to 10? Where would you say you are?
I would say I'm at a 10 because there's nothing that I want to do that I can't do. That if I need, like I don't desire to travel the world, but I like to do short trips, and we can do those.
So do you plan to retire at any time from
I'm going to work as long as I can because I don't know if we can afford to continue living in Southern California when we have a reduced income. I don't really want to retire. There may come a time when I won't be able to work, but I'm sure that I will continue to keep busy as long as I can.
Yeah, well, you seem like you're a busy person, but you also reap the benefits from it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. A lot of people, as they get older, I would say everybody as they get older, start to have aches or pains or things where their body isn't what it was when they were 20.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, that can stop them from getting involved. So you're doing so much. So somebody might think that maybe you have nothing. You have no impediments whatsoever. But
That's
do
incorrect.
you?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I have a lower back problem that I'm sure I will have the rest of my life, but I try to take care of it as much as possible. I have atrial fibrillation, which I take medication for. before we found out what it was and how to deal with it, I would have periodic, they felt like heart attacks, but they were panic attacks, and it was really scary. So I watch what I eat, what I drink, to keep just to keep everything in balance. I still have my glass of wine just about every night. I still have some chocolate, but I've cut down on the fried foods because I also have like this acid reflux. There's just parts start to fall apart.
Yeah.
So I just deal with it as I can and keep going.
So you still push yourself.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then the car is going to break down.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, yeah. I think you're amazing, and that's why I want to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
Really a good role model.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is Pat Partin, and she joined us today to tell us how she's aging like an absolute amazing person. So
thank you.
So thank you very much for watching. I'm Kim Shea from Aging Purposefully, and I'm wishing you happy aging.